Now for oh. Welcome to your new home, little ones. Muito boa aqui. Muito boa, por vocês aqui. Olha. Vamos continuar aqui. Cuidado. Cuidado. There you go. That's fun. So I've just put the books like this and they're all huddled up in the back at the moment. But I'm sure, look at them, it won't be long before they come out. Okay, so I've taken them out of the box. It's okay. It's okay. Hello. Hello. It's okay. Yes. Okay. So I think I know who the noisy one is. The one that's very quiet over there. It's trying to escape already. I think the big one is probably going to be Henny Penny. And the little one who's very timid, oh my goodness, very, very timid, is going to be Lucy. And then this one, I think Barulio, because he's making so much noise. This is the first morning, and when I came in, actually, the little ones were still sleeping. So I've woken them up, given them some fresh water, a bit more food. And now I'm just going to sit here and let them get used to me being here. Oh, she hopped up there. Oh, I think they're going to go and have some food. Oh, yeah. Yeah. That's good to see. So the other chick at the back there has a name now because it kept making lots of noise, tweeting noise. It's been called Pew Pew, Pew Pew. The name of Tweety, if you know the little yellow bird Tweety in the Sylvester cartoons. That's the name. So I'm just coming in here a couple of times a day, just sit a little while with them and talk to them gently, just so that they get accustomed to me being around them. And look at the little one. He really does think the other one is his mother, I think. Oh, he's found something on the wall. Interesting, that's good. I just like coming in here and getting to know their personalities. Good morning. Oh, excuse me, my throat's a bit dry today. I have to sort out a few things, well, with the chickens this morning, because I've noticed over the couple of days that I've had them that having the food and the water on the floor is really not a good idea. I thought because they were chicks, they needed it
low, which they do, but on the floor, no, because they are pooping in the food. And I read that if they have poop in the food, then they won't eat it. And of course, who would want to do that? And then the water is just getting all mucky where it's in the container on the floor, and they're flicking up bits all around it. So I have a plan this morning to sort this out, and it involves I knew this would come in handy, the chain here from the old pump system for the well. So I need that. I have some other things down by the chicken coop all ready as well. And yeah, so I'm just going to put this down here with the other things. I've got some bricks here to put the water onto, so hopefully that's going to do the job for that. And just going down here to my storage area. What did I want from here? I was looking for some kind of, no, I know what I need. I was going to use string, but that's no good to hold the food. Because if I just put it around the chain, then I have to keep taking it off the chain every day, which is not good. So I have somewhere in here, I do know where everything is. I have in this box here, this is kind of my tool box at the moment. It's growing, so I'm needing to get a bigger one very soon. Had only a few things in to start with. So yeah, I'm just going to look for one of those. Oops. What do you call them? They're like links to link things together. I'm not sure of the name. I've forgotten the name. So this is the situation at the moment, and you can see there's poop in the food, there's dirt in the water. So I'm going to remedy this situation for you guys. Hey, come on. Okay, so let me show you what I've actually done here. I have rigged this chain up over here. It's a solid chain, so it's not going to move. I don't know how much this is going to swing around when they try and eat, but we'll just have to see. It's actually against the wall, which is probably a good thing because that will stay there. They can kind of get all around it. Oh my god, I've just noticed a really bad nail sticking out the end here. I'm going to have to remove that straight away. That's not good. They're not going to like that because I'm going to be banging. Okay, and then the water I've put on the bricks here. So let's see how clean these things stay. All right, girls? Bit of fear of me at the moment, huh? So the feeder is swinging about a bit when they're eating, and it's kind of putting them off a little bit. So I'm going to go and find just a stone to put underneath it to secure it so that it doesn't, when they peck at it, it doesn't swing around. So my plan has worked. I've put, you can see just underneath there, I've put one of my stones that I used for the pathway, and that has sort of the, how do I explain it? Where the cone goes up in the middle of it, there's a hole in the bottom. So this is kind of like fits really nicely in the hole at the bottom. So now it's really sturdy and it's not going to swing. So that's good. They love the wall. Gives them something to do. Just look at this pot here filled with stones, bits of wood, bits of string, plastic. This all comes from the soil here because so much rubbish was dumped here, and so little by little I'm cleaning it. So whenever I'm walking around, if I see some whatever plastic or rocks, I pick it up, but it is a continuous job that I have to do. And I am hoping that the chickens, well, they will, when they're a little bit bigger, help with this process, because they're going to be churning around on this soil and digging up all the rubbish and I can pick it up, and yeah, fertilizing the soil at the same time. So that is really my plan for this soil, is to be able to get the chickens out on it and make it better than it is now, so that next summer or next spring I'll be able to plant more things here that are going to grow. I decided that it's going to be better to make some kind of like a walkway to go up into the bedding area, not bedding area, laying area, although they don't need it at the moment. It's another area for them to explore, but it's a little bit high to jump and not hit their heads up on the top there. So my idea is to put like a ramp. I'm not sure if this is too steep. Maybe actually what I need to do is put a brick under one end. Yeah, so that's not going to be too steep. I need to put some other battens on here. I think that's going to be okay. So I'm going to give that a go. Okay, so I'm back. And I am going to, what am I going to do? We're going to cut that bit. Right, so this one can go, not sure how far out it should be spaced. I wanted to just shed a bit of light on my fascination with chickens, and it all started many years ago when I was a teenager. I think it must have been, and I used to watch a program which I'm sure many of you have seen, called The Good Life, and I, for some reason, really associated myself with Barbara in her wellies in the garden with the pigs and home growing and all of that sort of thing. Yeah, I was never, and have never really been the posh neighbour next door. And I just, I loved it. And I've always wanted chickens. Don't know why. And so really this is kind of a dream come true for me, to finally have my own chickens. And I must apologise that if I have put a lot about them in this week's video, but really this is what's happening this week. Just lots for me to learn and for them to learn too. And so I'm thinking, because I have this fascination and I don't really want to bore everybody with chickens all the time, that I am going to start another channel, another YouTube channel just for chickens, to help those people who, like me, are just really starting out. And it just seems good for me to record this for everybody else, so that you can learn from my mistakes, or people can learn from my mistakes. So I haven't yet decided the name of the channel, but I will, as soon as I know, I'll let you know. So any of you there who are particularly interested in the chickens, then yeah, then there'll be that other channel. But I will obviously give updates on them, and you'll be able to see every week how they're growing and everything else. But I don't think you want to be constantly bored with just chickens. So my raspberry plant has got its first raspberries growing. This one looks ready. I guess if it's ready, it's just gonna come off in my hand. Okay, pretty much did. Let's try it. I expected it to be really sweet, but it's not. Maybe I should have left it on there for a bit longer. It's tasty, but not as tasty as I expected. Just look how long my pathway is now. Soon I'm going to be able to join it with this one here, and then this one will continue down there. I'm very pleased with that. Good morning. Good morning. A little bit nervous because I'm coming in here. Oh, what have you done with your food? Let me see. Tipped your food off over a little bit. Water you've got plenty of. So just to show you what I ended up doing with this, and oh look, there's poo on it. So it looks like they've been up there. So, well, someone has been up there. So that seems to work. Okay, I'm just going to sort your food and water out. So the girls are off outside, I think. Bless them. Off they go. So the chicks are really enjoying this area over here where there are like bricks and old snail shells. Oh. And yeah, it's just a great place for them to rummage, and they can climb up there, and it's something of interest. So I'm really pleased now that I didn't take those bricks away, because they really love this area here. They seem so happy tweeting away. Cat on the roof. Nigaun! Nigaun! What? Fala comigo. What are you doing? What are you doing up there? What are you doing? You don't often see him in the videos, but Here he is on the roof.